Hi everyone, today we're doing lesson 7.7 part 2, solving inequalities using multiplication or division. So last time you focused on multiplication, today we're going to focus on division. So again, the essential question for this section, how can you use multiplication or division to solve an inequality? You'll be able to use multiplication and division to solve inequalities, and you'll be able to write inequalities using multiplication and division. So division property of inequality. When you divide each side of an inequality by the same positive number, the inequality remains true. 8 is greater than 6. We know that's true. If you divide both sides by 2, you get 4 is greater than 3. That's still also true. In algebra, 4x is less than 8. Well, if you divide both sides by 4, remember those 4's cancel out, so then you get the x by itself, and then you get x is less than 2. So these properties are also true for less than or equal to and greater than or equal to. Solving an inequality using division. Solve 4n is greater than 32 and then graph the solution. So you write the inequality, 4n is greater than 32, use division, you want to get the n by itself. So when you do that, remember those 4's cancel out, so then you get the n. 32 divided by 4 is 8, so the solution is n is greater than 8. So when you graph that, notice that they have an open circle because it's greater than 8. It couldn't be equal to that, but it's greater than. And so then the arrow goes to the right. Here's a real-life application. A one-way bus ride costs $1.75. A 30-day bus pass costs $42. Write and solve an inequality to find the least number of one-way rides you must take for the 30-day pass to be a better deal. B, you ride the bus an average of 20 times each month. Is the pass a better deal? And explain. So in words, the price of a one-way ride times the number of one-way rides is more than 42. So let R be the number of one-way rides. So $1.75 times R has to be greater than 42. So when we do that, we can see 1.75 R is greater than 42. Divide both sides by 1.75 to get the R by itself. R is greater than 24. It says, so then you need to take more than 24 one-way rides for the pass to be a better deal. So is it a better deal if you only ride about 20 times a month? No, because the cost of one-way rides is less than $42. So the pass is not a better deal. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. 11k is less than or equal to 33. Well, let's divide both sides by 11 because we want those cancel out, then we get the k by itself. 33 divided by 11 is 3. I don't have a number line, so you can always quick draw your own number line. There's 0, 1, 2, 3. Less than or equal to 3, so it's a closed dot, but it's less than, so we're going to go to the left. If we have 5j is greater than 20, again, sometimes it's nice to rewrite it like this. That's why we've been practicing all our algebra problems. Divide both sides by 5. We know those 5's cancel out. You get j is greater than, and then 20 divided by 5 is 4. So then, again, if you don't have a number line, you can always just quick draw one. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. J is greater than 4, open circle, okay, because it is not equal to 4, and then the arrow, is going to go to the right because it's greater than 4. All right, next one is 50 is less than or equal to 2m. So let's divide both sides by 2 because we want to get the m by itself. Half of 50, or 50 divided by 2, is 25. So again, if we want the m on this side, we just have to switch the sign because m is greater than or equal to 25. So again, on a number line, even if you don't have much, you can always just quickly do that. And there's 25. I don't need to draw everything in between. So m is greater than or equal to 25. So it's a closed circle on the 25 because it could be equal to that. And then greater than 25, so we're going to go to the right. Here's an example. Passenger cars, the toll is $2.50. The sign shows the toll for driving on Alligator Alley. Write and solve an inequality to represent the number of times someone can drive on Alligator Alley with $15. So let's say we do A is the number of times we drive on Alligator Alley. Well, each time we drive, it costs $2.50 each time, so $2.50 times A. Well, it has to be less than or equal to 15. We can't go over $15, but it could be equal to 15. So then what we're going to do is we are going to divide both sides by 250 so we can see how many times we could drive on Alligator Alley. And we can drive less than or equal to 6 times. So you can drive 6 times, but you can't drive more than that. You can drive less than that or 6 times, and that would equal, you would still have $15. So you could use your $15 for all 6 times, or you could go less than that and save some money. All right, so now you're going to do some problems on your own. Good luck.